for more analysis, I'm joined on set by our international affairs commentator, Douglas Herbert.
Hello
again. Donald Trump, his reaction basically has been not to hide from this. He's essentially challenging prosecutors to bring it on.
Yeah, look, we just heard that last woman there among those reactions from voters saying basically, she doesn't believe much is going to come of this. Donald Trump, time and again, throughout his political and even pre-political career as a real estate mogul, has defied legal norms and precedents. He has evaded justice and any sort of accountability or reckoning. Factually, he has not been before any sort of court on any sort of charges like this. And he has generally behaved in a way that suggests that the regular rules that would apply to other people don't apply to him. And there's nothing to suggest that in this case that's going to change. He's weaponized this indictment. But you are right. There are multiple investigations outstanding against him. This is the first in what some believe, including his former lawyer, Michael Cohen, who spent time in prison for helping Donald Trump, allegedly. He has said he believes this is just the beginning. There is, let's sort of itemize them very quickly. There's right now, obviously, the New York civil inquiry, where the Attorney General in New York, Letitia James, wants to ban Trump and any of his family members from ever doing business in New York again because she accuses him of basically lying to lenders and insurers by fraudulently overvaluing his assets by billions of dollars. So he should never be allowed to do business again in New York. There's a special counsel who is right now, Jack Smith, who is right now investigating Donald Trump and his associates on several fronts. One having to do with the classified documents and allegations over Donald Trump's alleged mishandling of sensitive documents at his private club and residence in Mar-a-Lago, Florida, and for over a year defying efforts by federal agents to try to remove those documents from Donald Trump's possession to safe government keeping. We remember when the FBI stormed on a search warrant, stormed the premises. Georgia interference is another front right now where a special grand jury recently concluded its investigation. We don't know exactly what that jury has concluded yet, but it was into allegations that Trump and his associates essentially tried to overturn and interfere with the election results in the key state of Georgia at the time, including a notorious recorded phone call that Trump made to a Georgian election official in which Trump urged that official to find 11,270 votes. Coincidentally, the exact number of votes that would have been needed to overturn Joe Biden's victory in the state of Georgia. The list goes on and on. You have the January 6th House committee, which obviously has wrapped up now that you had the change in majority in the House. But its report last December concluded and saw evidence, allegations of Donald Trump basically leading a conspiracy to defraud the United States and to incite insurrection. Put out an 845-page report to this effect. It has passed on its recommendations, its findings, to the Justice Department. It's obviously only a recommendation. The Justice Department doesn't necessarily have to act on them or do anything. But all of this is a preponderance of investigations, inquiries, probes into Donald Trump's past behavior, both as a businessman in this latest investigation and also as president. So even if no matter how this pans out, he faces in the months and years ahead possible legal jeopardy in several courts in several different places, federal, state, and local levels. So it would be difficult to know how he would handle that. If elected president, presumably, I guess he'd be immune from a lot of this prosecution, which perhaps some people might say is another reason he wants to run again. But he knows as well as anyone else. He could say what he wants. It's a witch hunt that he is being singled out, but he also knows that he somehow has to find a way to defend himself against what has been very, very tight and strong evidence gathered by these prosecutors on multiple fronts.
Yeah, so many legal cases against him. Thanks for breaking that all down, Doug. You will be back on set in the next hour, but we're going to have to leave it there for now. Doug Herbert, thank you very much.